Before I get into today's video, I want to talk about the Madden giveaway I will be doing in about August, and that's whenever the game comes out. Before I get into specific details, my goal is to reach 300 subscribers. As of right now, at the time of this recording, I'm about 150 range, which is pretty good, so I'm already halfway there. But I do want to gain more subscribers because most of you guys that watch my channel, they're not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button because it takes 2 seconds. And it's very easy to enter the race, I guess you can call it. And I do want to say that once I do hit 300 subscribers, I'll probably announce my winner a couple of days after. So don't expect an answer immediately, or at least a winner immediately. All you got to do is go to this video, which will be linked in the description, and comment down below anything. And that's all you gotta do, bro. It's all you gotta do. And like I said, make sure you are subscribed because I can actually tell if you're subscribed or not. I will be doing it on your console of choice, which will either be the Xbox or the PlayStation. Like I said, it does not matter. I don't care if it's the PS4, PS5, or the Xbox Series 1. Anything like that, bro. I will give it to you however you want it. So yeah, all you gotta do is subscribe, comment down below on that particular video, which will be linked in the description, and that's all you gotta do, man. Now let's get into this video. Welcome back to another video. You already know the drill. This is part 6 of number 8 of NFL offseason grades from each individual team and division. I've already been posting all week, so you already know the drill. If you don't know what's going on, I'll be talking about the AFC East today, which includes the Dolphins, the Jets, the Patriots, and the Bills. Yeah, so I'll be not posting, but I will be announcing the major transactions, the major subtractions, additions, the new coaches, the main draft pieces, all that little stuff. I've already done it the whole week. Let's get into it, bro. Starting off with the team that did the absolute most work this offseason, the Miami Dolphins. And if you say that the Dolphins did not have a good offseason, you clearly did not know football. Let's just say that. So the major additions they've had this year, of course, Tyreek Hill. We all know that trade. This was months ago, but still, if you don't know it, you're living on a rock. You got Teron Armstead, Cedric Wilson, Connor Williams, Chase Edmonds, Teddy Bridgewater. Like, bro, those players I just named, Cedric Wilson, a solid wide receiver, Connor Williams, a great offensive lineman, Chase Edmonds is a pretty good running back. This team is absolutely loaded on the offensive side now. You still got Tua as a quarterback, in which he still has a lot of potential, don't get me wrong, but he just really hasn't shown it yet. The major subtractions they've had this year is Jacoby Brissett, Philip Lindsay, and Devontae Parker. But like I said, Devontae Parker is kind of irrelevant because they just got Tyreek Hill. They got Cedric Wilson. Dude, this offense for this Dolphins team is going to be insane. And now they got that brand new coach, Mike McDaniels, where he's an offensive-minded coach. When he was on 49ers, offensive coordinator, you already know how the offense did last year. I give this team an A+. If you do not give them at least an A, like, A- or whatever, you're tripping on acid, bro. I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, but I don't even care. A+ for the Dolphins. It's going to be a great year for you guys. Now, talking about the team that has absolutely owned the AFC East for so long, but not anymore, the New England Patriots. This offseason, if you're a Patriots fan, you're really not that excited. You got a couple of nice little pieces here and there, but really, you got worse, if anything. This is just my opinion, by the way. So, their major additions this year in free agency is Ty Montgomery, Jabril Peppers, and Devontae Parker. That's it. And they got a first-round pick, Cole Strange. So, I mean, their draft was actually not that bad this year. Interesting because there was a lot of offensive linemen and stuff. But, hey, I mean, you address what you need. And O-line issues is always a big key. But they did lose J.C. Jackson, Ted Karras, and Kyle Van Noy. J.C. Jackson will absolutely hurt them in free agency this year. Well, not in free agency, but hurt them, not being on the team. I don't know, man. Like I said, the Patriots are not that bad last year. They did make the playoffs, but they're basically one and done. They still got a lot of potential, don't get me wrong. But this year, or this offseason, I give them a grade C-. I feel like they could have done a lot more. You still got Bill Belichick as their coach, so you already know how he is. Freaking somehow he's a freaking god at coaching. But as of right now, I'll give them a C minus for this offseason grade. They're still a good team, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they downgraded, if anything, this offseason. The Buffalo Bills are the next team that we are talking about today. Another great team in the AFC East. And now I feel like they've had a pretty good offseason. They got Von Miller in a big free agent signing. It was a massive contract. Overpaid, maybe just a little bit, but still a very solid linebacker. They got Daquan Jones, O.J. Howard, Tim Settle, Roger Saffield. I mean, they definitely beefed up that old line, which is good. You know, having a good line is always good. They drafted cornerback Khair Alam and running back James Cook. So their draft was good, but not great. Just, it's better than bad, basically. But their main subtraction is Mitchell Trubisky, which really isn't a big thing. Harrison Phillips, Levi Wallace, and Mario Addison. So they did lose a couple of good players, or not good players, but maybe, good depth people on defense. But they also got Von Miller. So, yeah, they also locked up Stephon Diggs and Micah Hyde to fat contracts. So I know the Bills' pockets are a little bit, lighter now since, they're spending all this damn money this offseason. But this grade for the offseason is an A minus. They had a good draft. They had a couple really good solid pickups in free agency. They only lost a couple of, decent players. So definitely the Bills gotten better for sure. I feel like they're still the top runner of the AFC East right there with the Dolphins now. But yeah, definitely a good offseason for the Bills at A minus. And I just dropped my pen. And last but not least, you got the New York Jets, probably the worst team in this division, but not for long. Let me just say that. So their offseason and free agency wise, I feel like it was mediocre. They could have had, a little bit more pieces they could have added. So it was literally 50-50, but their draft this year, by far the best in the entire league. So the main pieces they added was Laken Tomlinson, DJ Reed, CJ Uzomah, Tyler Conklin, and Jordan Whitehead. But their main draft pieces, cornerback Ahmad Gardner, wide receiver Garrett Wilson, defensive end Jermaine Johnson, and running back Reese Hall. That is, I'm telling you, their draft, they had like 4 or 5 picks in the first 2 rounds, in which if you can get that, I mean, you can't really mess up that bad, but dude, their draft this year was absolutely insane. Their future looks definitely bright, though, let me tell you that. But their main subtraction was Foley Futigas. I don't know how the hell to say his last name. Marcus May, Jamison Crowder, and Morgan Moses. So, like I said, they got a couple of good pieces in free agency, but they also did lose a couple of starters to free agency. Their main extension was Braxton Berrios, which I feel like he's a wide receiver. I could be wrong. But like I said, this Jets team is going to be probably bad this year. But in the next couple of years, definitely watch out, dude. Because when Zach Wilson gets in the hang of it, this team is going to be probably good. Like I said, a couple of years, not this year. This offseason grade, though, I'm going to give them an A. Just because of the fact of how good their draft was. And their free agency pickups weren't that bad. I mean, CJ Uzomah is a good tight end. But definitely, you can't say they had a bad offseason. You really can't. If you're saying anything under a B, then you're just tripping on, what, like I said earlier. But Jets fans, like I said, don't expect anything too much this year. But in the next couple of years, I say probably 2024, definitely be a playoff team, possibly. Well, they should be at least, right? But that wraps up this video. Hit that like button real quick. Comment down below what you think of this video. I mean, we all got certain opinions, and I would love to know what you think, man. And also subscribe if you have not already. I'm out of here. Deuces.